Hey guys, for this video we're going to install a Flowmaster Outlaw Extreme exhaust on my 23 Jeep Gladiator. I want to let you hear what the stock exhaust sounds like. I even have a decibel meter we're going to use over here, and then we'll put on the new exhaust and see the difference. You can see this is pretty simple. You only have two pieces here, and it is stainless steel. We don't have a tailpipe going over the axle. We're going to stop right in front of the axle. And then we also have a clamp here for putting our two pieces together. The hardest part's probably going to be getting the original exhaust out. You could cut it in half and make life easier, but I'm going to try and keep it as one piece in case I ever need it for anything. But let's get you some clips of this original stock exhaust first. Now let's get you a clip from inside the cab. Time to go out with the old and in with the new. This is basically what we're looking at once it gets put together. Your hangers are going to be in the same stock original location, so you don't have to mess with that. Now, when either removing the old or putting on these new ones, sometimes it is easier to put like some lubricant like PB Blaster, or you could use grease, you could use Vaseline on the clamps, because these slide into like a rubber sleeve and it can be difficult to get on and off. Also, depending how it's situated over there, we may be able to just unbolt the clamp and then take it on and off when we're not stuck underneath the vehicle. Makes things a little easier. And then here's our clamp. I just have it loosely sitting there because we don't know how we'll have to rotate this pipe to get everything lined up. I'll take a look underneath to look at the original exhaust. You can see that hanger back there is the back hanger for the new exhaust, where it's going. And then the second hanger is this guy right here. And then we are going to attach ours where this clamp is here. Look, this is a beautiful thing. We got the bolt head on the top, so you can't reach it. Could have swung that clamp around there, fellas. That's okay. We'll still do it. But the new exhaust is going to start right there. So we got the clamp loosened. That was a 13mm. Then we're going to take off this bracket holding this clamp here. It's 13 as well. It's two bolts. Took out the one on top already. Then we're going to take out the one on the bottom and see where we can go from there. At the back of the truck here, we are not going to be using that clamp anymore, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove it, make things a little easier on us. That is probably a 13mm as well, and it's just one bolt holding it there. Well, there was a second bolt hiding in there, but still easy enough to take off. Work that guy off the end. And let's see what's next. Now, since this clamp up here was loose, we were able to pull this back to get this detached. Our last hanger is right there. So we need to push back till it releases there. And then the fun part of finagling this thing out from under the truck. Here's that clamp from the other side. Able to give it a little slap and tickle, and that came right out. Now it looks a lot easier to go forward than backwards. So we'll see if we can rotate this in some way to get it up over the axle. So this guy here is being a problem for us because we can't push the exhaust any further back because the muffler's up against the axle here. Can't get around it. So this side can't drop down yet. There's only 4 bolts holding this on. 1 there, 2 down there, and 1 over there. So I think we're going to take it off. It might be the easiest way to do this. I mean, the easiest way would be to cut the exhaust, but we're going to try this first. I gave up on the old take it out in one piece thing because I wouldn't have any fun doing that. So cut it where it went over the axle, and now we can put the new one in. To attach the new exhaust, you are going to need this clamp that you loosened from the original piece. It has this little bracket tab thing that screws it on. So if you just bend this little tab back with a screwdriver, bam, then you can pull it off, and we'll use it on the new one. Got the new exhaust all on. Clamps back on down there. Notice the bolt facing downward, so when I have to take this off, it'll be nice and easy. As far as I can tell, this pipe here, this first bend should come straight down. Basically puts you in the center when this bracket's bolted back on, and you're in this little the rubber exhaust clamp hanger thing. Because when this is bent different directions, you'll see this, the stud coming off the pipe like jammed all the way to one side or the other, and this put it mostly in the center, so it made me seem like that's probably the way to go. And there's that guy there. So I'm going to finish buttoning this up, and we'll see what the new one sounds like. New exhaust is on. Time to do the inaugural start, the after start. Starting with the Flowmaster on. Let's do that. Now from inside, windows up, and we have 1,000,000 flies with us. This is fun. And now let's go for a drive. So there it is, guys, the Flowmaster Extreme Outlaw exhaust. Thanks for watching.